If you're enjoying this podcast, explore The Calm Operator, a practical survival guide by Steve Barker, published by Books Central, built for pressure. It helps you stay composed, think clearly, and act effectively in outdoor, urban, and emergency situations. Find the book on Amazon or through the Books Central website. When you're out in the field, first aid is not a side skill. It's survival first aid, and it can make the difference between a bad day and a life-threatening emergency. In this episode, we're focusing on the simple, practical actions that help you stabilize injuries, reduce risk, and keep moving when professional help is far away. The goal is not to turn you into a medic overnight. The goal is to help you think clearly, act calmly, and do the right thing with what you have. The first priority in any survival first aid situation is scene safety. Before you touch the injured person, look around. Are there sharp objects, fire, moving water, unstable ground, bad weather, wildlife, or traffic? A second casualty helps no one. Once the scene is safe, check for the biggest threats first: severe bleeding, airway problems, and signs of shock. This is where calm decision-making matters most. In a survival setting, panic wastes time. A clear head lets you identify what is truly urgent and what can wait. One of the most important skills in survival first aid is controlling bleeding. A deep cut, puncture, or torn flesh can become serious very quickly. Apply direct pressure with a clean cloth, dressing, or bandage if you have one. If bleeding soaks through, do not remove the first layer, add more on top, and keep pressure steady. If the wound is severe and life-threatening, a tourniquet may be necessary on an arm or leg, placed high and tightened until the bleeding stops. This is not a casual step. But in a true emergency, stopping catastrophic blood loss comes before everything else. Next, think about common field injuries that can grow worse if ignored. Sprains, fractures, burns, blisters, dehydration, and heat or cold stress can all take you out of the game. For a suspected fracture, immobilize the area as best you can and avoid unnecessary movement. For burns, cool the area with clean water if available, but don't use ice or break blisters. For blisters, prevention is better than treatment, so manage footwear, moisture, and friction before the damage spreads. And for dehydration, remember that thirst is already a warning sign. Small, frequent sips of water are better than waiting until you're in trouble. Finally, survival first aid includes monitoring the person after the initial treatment. Shock can develop even when an injury looks manageable. Keep the person warm, calm, and as still as possible. Reassure them, treat the obvious problem, and watch for changes in breathing, alertness, skin color, or pain level. If you're alone, your first aid decisions must also consider your own ability to continue. Sometimes the best move is to stabilize, signal, and prepare for extraction rather than pushing forward too soon. At its core, survival first aid is about buying time. It helps you bridge the gap between injury and rescue, or injury and safe self-reliance. Learn the basics, carry a compact kit, and practice using it before you need it. In a real emergency, the person who stays calm, thinks clearly, and acts decisively has the best chance of making it through.